wisdom and useful thoughts about life sometimes come from unexpected places like truck drivers. Get ready to be inspired by actual truckers. Yeah, we had a little snow recently, but it's beautiful today. Let's go see who's out there. Everybody, this is Chris. Chris, welcome to the show.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for being on. I think there are probably people watching this right now that are thinking, man, I think trucks are kind of cool, but how do they get started?
I was lucky enough to have a company to help me out while I started hauling logs. You're gonna mess up, you're gonna screw up out there, but to find a good company is the first thing to go for.
Your name's Logan.
Yes, sir.
My name's Rob.
I got you.
All right, everybody, this is Logan. Thanks for coming on the show. Logan, nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Good
nice
to meet you.
As well.
So how long have you been driving for?
About a year, couple months.
How's it going so far?
Shit, it's been up and down, but it's been good.
Up and
Been
down?
good to me.
Okay, so what are some of the ups? What's working for you? What do you like best about it?
Getting to travel.
What are your favorite places to go?
I went out to Yellowstone a few months ago. Went to
Really?
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls. How close did you get?
I actually went to the falls.
You went to the falls.
I parked at a big lot, and I called an Uber to the falls.
Nice.
And I went hiking up there. So,
It's so beautiful. I have never seen that in person. How does it compare to what you've seen on the movies to be there in real life?
It's beautiful. It's definitely beautiful.
It's been good to meet you.
You
Good
too.
to meet you. How old were you when you first started driving?
17.
17. How'd you figure that out?
I got a job at a lumber company. They needed somebody to haul trusses with a pole trailer, old-fashioned pole trailer, and there I was.
So how long you been driving a truck for overall?
43 years now.
Wow, that's a good long career. So you've been driving for about a year. How'd you get started?
Honestly, I wanted to start driving years ago, but I kept getting in trouble, and it just wasn't the right time. I had to make a life change, and I got in the truck, and I went to school, dropped everything, and got my first job about a month out the gate. And I've been trucking ever since.
How do you feel about yourself now, having done all the things you've done since then?
I feel great. I feel accomplished. It's a
That's
blessing.
amazing. That's amazing. So what do you like best? All these years, right? What do you like best about it?
Being my own self and not having somebody over my shoulder.
Tell me some of the unusual or crazy things you've seen. Anybody spin out in front of you and go right across the interstate?
Yeah,
I mean,
I've seen tons of wrecks in front of me. Near miss was a bunch of painters in a van, and they had all the ladders stacked on top, and they had a blowout, and they spun about, I'd say they did 3 turnarounds right in front of me. It scared me.
How many miles a week do you drive on average, and how many days are you gone from home typically?
Usually about 2,500 to 3,000 miles a week's a good average for me.
Wow, so you're running hard.
I run hard, run hard, run long
Wow,
out there.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of people are jealous of you for having that many miles.
Yeah.
That's good,
Yeah.
man.
Well,
What do you listen to while you're driving?
I listen to everything. Look, I go from rap, hip hop, to country music, to heavy metal. Like I'm diverse. Listen to
Really?
Beethoven.
Beethoven?
It don't matter. If it's on my
Wow.
playlist, it's gonna play.
That's great.
You know, I love Spanish music as well. I don't understand it, but the sounds of it is beautiful.
Wow.
You know.
So we'll have to get your device and check out your playlist. That's pretty cool. The West Virginia Turnpike is so pretty. They give you 2 whole inches to fit your big rig through. Thank you. The trees and mountains and rivers are so pretty. I scraped up my truck and I don't know what I'll do. Woo-hoo. It's a joke. Thanks again to AT Transportation for sponsoring this video. My favorite comment from episode 2 was from D Means Huber, who said, "I love this. They seem like genuine great guys. I'd be curious to know what a day in the life of a trucker is like from start to finish." Ooh. But what about you? How content are you in your job, your career, your life's work? By the way, I have no idea what you, our viewers, do. Are you truck drivers, trucker wives, or family members? Let us know how you spend your days. Leave us a comment. But contentment comes from wanting what you have and from gratitude. But that's hard because social media has us comparing. Who's got a better income, better house, better physique, more followers? Fancy a vacation rental. It's like they're trying to make us envious and dissatisfied and discouraged. Don't fall for it. Look for the good. Look back over the past year and find the positive, the praiseworthy. Think about those things. Or maybe the past year was actually terrible, and I'm sorry if that's the case, but I'll bet eventually those struggles are gonna make you a better person somehow. More compassionate, more sensitive, maybe a better listener, or a more humble and understanding friend. Life really is about the people who are closest to us. Tell me about your mom. What'd you learn from growing up being around your mom?
Anything is possible. Work hard, you're gonna be all right. You know, my mama worked 3 jobs when I was little, so she always made it happen. And I can't, you know, 3 kids, 3 jobs, and she's that woman. You know what I'm saying? Single mother. Yes, sir.
That's amazing. So if she happens to see this video, what do you want to say to her? What's your message to your mom?
I love you. Thank you for everything. I'm very appreciative, and I know you love me too.
That's great. A lot of people talk about their dads with sadness or regret. Tell us about your dad and your relationship growing up.
My dad, he passed away about 2 years ago. My dad was a strong guy. He was a Vietnam War veteran. He taught me a lot. I mean, he may cuss me during the whole process, but he still taught me a lot right there over the years. I really can't say enough good stuff about my dad.
That's great, and I think that it's our responsibility to pass on to our kids, their stepkids, the good things that we got from our dad, don't you think?
Yes, yes.
So what about your home time? How do you make the most of that? Are you into fishing? Do you go take your lady out? What do you guys do?
Both of the above. Do a lot of little honeydews at home, you know, go out to dinner or something, or just spend the evening at home with each other.
That's nice. And you told me that you have kids too, right?
I do.
How old are your kids?
Oh, ranging anywhere from 27 to 40.
Wow. Yeah. I thought you were going to go 27 down.
No.
27 up. Woo.
Yeah.
Good for you. You were telling me before about your family arrangement and your stepkids, and I asked you if you were close. Say again to the viewers what you said to me earlier.
I said yes. I fight with them every day.
You've been doing it 43 years.
Yeah.
What do you say to brand new drivers?
Never be afraid to ask another driver how to do something. Don't be afraid to the point that you're going to try and do it yourself and you're totally unconfident about it, because confidence is where you gain your experience. Lack of confidence is where you'll mess up. So try to get the knowledge and don't be afraid to have somebody help you.
You got to want something in life. You can't just go along with life and just let it go by. You got to want stuff.
What are you grateful for? What are you proud of?
I actually just got a house. I got a roommate first time since I was 18, but I'm grateful for, you know, to have a roof over my head. I'm grateful to be doing what I'm doing and have the opportunities I have. Like I said, I'm getting to travel, I'm getting to work, I'm making good money.
And you're talking about being an entrepreneur. Tell us more about that. Buying your own truck and...
Yeah, my plan is to lease to own, get one truck, hopefully train one of my brothers to get in there, and then grab another truck, and then just build a fleet from there. I want to get at least five trucks under my belt the next couple years.
That's a great plan. I'm so glad to hear that.
I drive a truck over the road all week long. I'm gone Sunday through Friday. When I get home, I farm on Saturdays. I've got a wife and 3 kids, and she's got to be there with me. And if you ain't got somebody there with you to help work around a busy schedule, then it's rough. Yeah.
I was going to jump in here and say that trucker wives in particular have it pretty tough.
They got it rougher than we do.
So what do you want to tell your lady?
Thanks for putting up with me and to put up with all that headache and aggravation, and for staying there and doing everything that you do for me. When I get in right there, you got 34 hours to wash clothes, feed kids, do your farming and the whole 9 yards, and I couldn't do it without her. So.
That is great. She's going to love that. Well, man, I love what you said about your lady. I love what you said to her.
Thank you.
Appreciate you taking time to talk to us today. Logan, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Good luck to you, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, man.
I'm excited for you.
Till next time.
Well, again, I sure appreciate you coming on. You were super helpful to everybody out there, I think.
Glad
we
I could
appreciate
help.
you a lot. Thanks,
All right.
Denny.
Thank you.
See you down the road.
All right.
All right. Chris, Logan, Denny, thank you guys. We're going to keep on finding new drivers to talk to. We're going to celebrate the men and women who make this country work. And I hope I get to meet you one day and hear your story. Outtakes and bloopers are coming right up. Check out these videos right here. We've also got YouTube Shorts and Instagram content for you as well. I'm Rob Biagi for Actual Truckers, and it's time for me to head on home. I'll see you in the next video. That gives you that freedom. I didn't do that very well. See what I mean? Like, I screwed that all up. Rerun. Try that again.
There you go. I taught you something right there.
Right there? Okay, that's it. That's all I need to know right there. That's great. Thanks, man.
No problem.
I appreciate it a lot. Forgot to record. Forgot to hit the record button. I'm a pro. I'm just a pro here, you know?
Once again.
Let's try it again.